Welcome to Old Professors Never Die. Today, we're going to talk about challenges of becoming a new faculty member at a state university. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel. So you've landed your dream job as a faculty member at a state university. Congratulations. But before you break out the confetti and start printing your business cards, let's take a moment to recognize that this academic adventure comes with its own unique set of challenges. It's like starting a new video game on nightmare mode, where every level features professors who have tenure and an overabundance of coffee. Here's a list of the challenges you'll encounter, served with a side of academic humor. First, navigating institutional culture. Welcome to the wild world of university culture. It's like arriving at a family reunion of quirky relatives where everyone speaks in acronyms and references the latest faculty gossip while sharing their favorite flavor of Jell-O. Be prepared to decode the unwritten rules that change like the syllabus after a snow day. And just when you think you've got a handle on it, someone will drop an NPR. That's not really relevant for the uninitiated in conversation. How about heavy workloads? The academic buffet of feast or famine. You'll be balancing teaching, research, and service commitments, and administrative duties like a juggler at a circus. And trust me, you won't master the phantom undergraduate advising trick from the get-go. Just remember, if you start to feel overwhelmed, painting a help me sign on a pizza box can also serve as an effective stress relief technique. Bonus points if it's cheese stuffed pizza. Then there's course development. So you've been tasked with creating a course from scratch. No pressure. It's basically like trying to bake a souffle while riding a unicycle on a tightrope strung between two buildings. Just make sure your curriculum meets departmental standards and accreditation, because I winged it might not be recognized as pedagogical theory. Establishing a research agenda. New faculty members enter with big hopes and dreams of publishing, only to find themselves trapped in the endless labyrinth of grant applications. Without connections, it's a bit like trying to find your way out of a dark room with no flashlight, or worse, realizing you're in a room filled with philosophers discussing the meaning of meaning for an infinite time loop while you just want some funding for that novel research idea. Then there's building relationships. Trying to form collaborations in a new department can feel like entering a game of dodgeball, but everyone else has been playing since kindergarten. Finding a research buddy might involve a lot of awkward coffee dates. Think dating apps, but for academia. Swipe right for grant proposals. And then comes understanding university policies and procedures. Learning the university's policies is a bit like deciphering ancient hieroglyphics with a side of bureaucratic red tape. Good luck figuring out the tenure and promotion process. It's like a labyrinth where the Minotaur is the pile of paperwork demanding a cover letter in triplicate. If I meet one more form, I'm going to need tenure just to survive. Then comes student engagement and the classroom. So you want to make lectures engaging. It's kind of like teaching a cat to fetch. You need effective strategies and maybe a laser pointer to manage those quirky dynamics in the classroom. Here's a pro tip. If you can convince them that you're merely a time traveler from the 18th century with newfangled tech, they might just hang on your every word. How about balancing research and teaching? Ah, the perennial struggle between research and teaching, like a Shakespearean tragedy, but with fewer deaths and more academic burnout. The stress of struggling both responsibilities can lead to spontaneous existential crisis. Don't be surprised if you find yourself whispering, to publish or not to publish? That's the question. And then there's adjustment to institutional expectations. Between varying departmental and university expectations, you'll feel like you're constantly walking a tightrope over a pit of hippopotamuses. Pressure to conform can be intense, especially when someone suggests a team building exercise involving trust falls over the dean's office. Someone's sure to mention mentorship and support. Finding appropriate mentorship resembles a scavenger hunt for the rare Pokemon. You might think you're in good hands until you realize you've been paired with the professor who keeps a pet tarantula in their office. I swear they said support, not terrifying surprises. And then funding and resource acquisition. Securing funding can feel like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. Without established relationships with funding agencies, it's like trying to sell ice to penguins. Would you like some grant money with your ice? How about pressure to fit in? Ah, the pressure to conform. It often feels like attending a fashion show where everyone has a PhD in trend analysis, while you're stuck in your favorite professor hoodie. If you struggle to find your niche, just know everyone else probably feels like a confused penguin at a flamingo convention, too. And then there's work life balance. Striking that sacred balance between work and life feels like a circus act, complete with flaming hoops and hungry lions. Don't forget to schedule me time. Whether it's binge watching shows or perfecting your microwave popcorn technique, self care is key. Remember, a happy faculty member is a productive faculty member, especially when snacks are involved. Then there's performance evaluation. Understanding the criteria for faculty evaluation can resemble deciphering a top secret code written in hieroglyphics while blindfolded. As you navigate through the evaluation timeline, remind yourself, just breathe. And if in doubt, bring cake to your evaluation meeting. It can solve a multitude of academic sins. Despite these trials and tribulations, new faculty members can survive and thrive by seeking support, forming connections, and actively engaging with their department and the wider university community. Just remember, laughter is the best medicine, preferably delivered in a scholarly format with footnotes and at least one pun per paragraph. Welcome to academia, where the only constant is that everything is constantly changing, except your love for coffee.